Uh, all right. So it's been a while. Um, I have actually got started doing the infrastructure for the power grid um, on here. Unfortunately, I had to delete some footage because of poor audio quality and stuff. So essentially, what I'm doing to this is I'm cutting all the wheels off here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a sliding mechanism off of these stilts right here, and then I have to move it over a good 4 or 5 blocks or so because I'm going to be adding the 15 by 15s on here. So that requires me to cut these off, cut all the wheels and everything off here, patch all this up right here, and try to make sure that the wheels actually stay level when I put them on. Instead of doing 8 4 sets, I'm going to be doing only 3, so it's only going to be 6 by 6. As far as I'm concerned, for the mobile drilling rig, I'm going to be building off the back of here. I'm not going to be able to get that done until I actually get the configuration on here done. And it's going to take some time. So, as you can see here, I marked where the wheels should actually be level. So, as you can tell back here, my rear wheels are actually too low, which caused the issues with me losing traction. So, rather than just um, cutting these blocks off and stuff back on, I'm just going to completely redo the entire rover. One, um, a larger wheelbase actually help height situations for climbing mountains. And two, should probably actually help with the load I'm carrying on here. As you can see, I managed to get the other battery done. And then I had to do some messing around with some merge blocks to get these attached to the base itself, because those caused me quite a bit of lag. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these all buttoned up right here. I'm going to need this for charging everything. And just get the solar panels done. Then you can deal with getting the turret control block on here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now, first things first, I gotta clear my inventory out. And as you can tell, I got quite a bit of lag going on because I got another big ship showing up. So I'm gonna go ahead, start building. Alright, I'll be back in a jiff. Alright, so I'm using Easy's sword strip on here. See if it work. I think I might have turned the rotational speed on. Or yeah, not speed. I'll turn up the torque on here a little bit. There we No, I don't think it's gonna actually work with these ones. Should start tracking the sun. Unless I had to change those out with the regular ones. I don't think it's gonna work with these ones. I don't need a camera for it. Alright, I'm gonna build an LCD. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna build an LCD real quick. Figuring things out. Again. And... Alright. See if we get her to work. Oh, lag. Lagging. Alright.
Energy low.
She has some full bottles. Yep. Just gonna charge real quick. And I'll check that in a minute, see if it works. There we go. Everything's realigned. It's kind of going a little slow though. Should be able to speed that up a bit. If I remember correctly, I don't want to turn that up not too much. Go to edit. And then what else does it use this mod? Go to sunlight. Alright. I know there's a way to change that. I'm gonna change the speeds. do 1 and 2. Check code. Alright. A little faster speeds on here. There we go. It's been a little faster. Good. That's how fast I want to move. Now, see? Tracking the sun. There we go. Optimal output. Well, that's a success. Well, I'm going to see how much I got. Oh, yeah, I need to build this panel, don't I? Alright, so I need to do easy main. ESA main. Alright, ESA main. Alright, good. Alright. Okay. Lowercase. Alright, forget sometimes you gotta do lowercase. Case sensitive. There we go. $1.7 megawatts. Alright, good. So I think I'm gonna do a couple solar farms branching off of this. The next one's gonna be a little further out. And then I'm gonna add a lot more. See, that's exactly how fast I want it to move right there, so that we track the sun better. Might be a little too fast though. See how it stops on some. I'm gonna turn up the braking torque. Things wigging out because the double sides. Yeah, well. Alright. So I need to get all these welded up. And I got that done. Well, so I figure I'm gonna need about 2 or 3 solar panels going on. I'm gonna probably add some more to that one. So I did just shut off the script and just get that set up. So I'm gonna go from 16 to 32. I think in total I'm gonna need about 64. Alright, so I'll grab this real quick. I hate these ones. Cow drill. Get over here, you prick. Ooh. Nice. Give me the goodies. I'll let trash clean up, get the rest of that. Alright, where's everything at? I'll get back over here. Eh, a little more lag than I want, but... Man, that just looks good. Now, that solar panel is probably going to be temporary. Until I get the hydrogen system set up. And I can't get that done until I get my refineries done. I think what I want to do is kind of rip out the refineries off of the rover and throw them on. Because not, what am I trying to say? I need to remove the refineries off here to cut weight. I need to cut a lot of weight off of this. Because it's supposed to be like... Yeah, I'm going to cut off both of these off of here. I'm probably going to replace them with the industrial ones. So that we actually have a bit more room on the bottom. And then I also got to dump everything off this rover. So I'm cutting off a lot of stuff off of there. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I'm doing a wall of H2O2 generators right here. I think that should be enough. Coming off up here. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 total. Which should be enough. Then right off the back side right here, so I'll be running off the and I'm gonna do the assemblers over here. That's gonna go straight to the hydrogen storage, which will be underneath. And then once I get the hydrogen tanks all filled up, I'm gonna add at least 5 or 6 hydrogen engines. And have them set up in pairs, in groups. Now, I could actually start mining right now, but I'm pretty sure my game might crash. I figure out. I think if I cut off these turbines, it should be a bit better. I'm gonna try doing that right now, because I really don't need them on here if I have a solar panel, and it's actually producing quite a bit of power by itself. Okay, how long until charge? Fully charged in 4 days. Yeah, so... I am definitely going to need... Charge efficiency is 80%. Current input has been pretty good. Alright, so we're running at 75%, 75%, and 100%. Recharging. Okay, so we're at 31% on both, which is quite a bit of power. So I could run possibly maybe 4 or 5 refineries without any power efficiency mods on here. So I'm gonna start off with 1, build that up. I don't think I'm using easy script for this, for my inventory. Now, I'm gonna wait until these are charged about 70% each until I turn the drill on. And I gotta shut these off and just let that one run. Just let the solar panels just run right there by itself. Because I want to make sure I don't crash the game while I'm recording. Because I do have a problem with that happening lately. Alright, so this should be all up and ready to go, right? Yep. Ready to go. Now I'm gonna, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this thing started. And alright. There we go. Hopefully the game don't crash. Oh yeah, we're lagging pretty bad. I'm just gonna skim the surface of this and I'm gonna shut it off. Yes, I need to get that ice. That's be way more efficient to get the ice off here than from what I'm doing. Am I getting ore sent up here though? That's the issue. Yep, there we go. Okay.
Your health is low.
Oh, holy crap, that was right behind me. Well, I'll be right back. Alright, so it's a bit slow going, but I have quite a bit of ice now. It's a pretty decent size amount right there. And let's see here. If I remember correctly. Oh, watch out. So I should be sit right above an iron ore deposit right here. So I'm just gonna dig all the way down. Then I have to cut our thing back off and then extend it out. The way I'm gonna do this, I'm probably going to of course I gotta remember that. I'm just gonna continue to use conveyor pipes for this. So once it gets down, all the way extended out, I'm gonna cut all this off, take the rotor off, and replace it with the pipe conveyors, and only put 2 rotors on there. Because the way I want to do this is I have to have this set up so I can dig underneath the base and hit the iron and everything else. So there's iron. Should find the. Where is that uranium deposit I had over here?
Energy low.
Oh yeah, I kind of know that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's quite a bit of lag. Oh, yep. A lot of lag. Something big just showed up. I hate the fact that I consistently had to keep deleting stuff. Eh. That's press run Space Engineers with a bunch of mods on a toaster. It's not that bad. Alright. Come on. Stop. something big's showing up. You know what? It's that freaking dangerous encounter over there that's caused the issue. Something big's about to spawn in over there. Usually happens when that happens. I think the main problem is I have too many subgrids. So this happened to me before on the maximum effort live stream I did. Too many subgrids, this happens. Along with too many grids in close proximity to each other. Well, I could attach that ship to right here. Hang on, I'll pull some ice. I gotta go offload this, throw some ice in that to park it, and that way I could completely fill up both the tanks. And I also need to figure out how big I want to make the main hangar bay. Because it's going to stand up quite a bit, but this is not going to be covered up. It's only the roof of it's going to be covered up. And then I put some lightning rods all around this place. So I get shot by lightning. I still need to build a welding rig. I really don't think that's high enough though. What are you doing? Alright. I guess the next thing to do is just get these built up, slap 2 hydrogen engines on there. So the way I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogen engines on here. And then because I'm consistently drilling ice, I literally have unlimited amount of fuel. But before we do that, I do want to store it. Before I can store it, I gotta keep digging. I think one of the main issues that's also causing this is the fact that this is on a hinge. And a merge block, right? And this being a merge block. So when I move this over, this is going to be dropped down, and then I'll add another merge block to the back of it, and it's going to be merge blocked in place. So I'm probably going to start on this right now. Yep. This is that. It's going to take a while. All the lag going on. Okay. Alright, here we go. I will be back in a minute. And then I have to shut those drills off so I don't have that much lag. Probably get rid of the bots too, because they cause lag too. Alright. So this is about as far as I have to move it. This will be the center where it sits on. So I make sure that this is 3. Then I weld this entire bar up right here. And then I continue on, I think another 15. Probably have this sled be under its own power. And then I'm just gonna do a push-pull method on here with pistons and merge blocks, and it's gonna be rather, like I say, tricky. So in order for me to get this fully extended up, in order for me to get this done the way I need to get done, I gotta get this laid out, then I gotta get the track laid out. That's gonna take a while. I think for this, and then I gotta put the merge blocks down as soon as I get centered over here. Because it's gonna be very difficult for me to get done. And then it has to be able to lift itself up too. That's also the problem. So I might get away if I only have to use one piston and one merge block uh, configuration. What I gotta do is manually. And then that probably should actually make another save so that way I actually test this out in creative mode. But like it's alright. So let's see here. So I think the lift would be right about right here. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna still yeah, it has to be lifted up quite a bit, don't it? Yeah. So I gotta build lift points on the rover itself to move it. And then I probably drain some of the supplies, so it'll probably take forever. Unless I build those up and shut off the refinery so it stop producing stuff. I could just make a big old drop pit right here and have it connected to that as soon as I get that built up, but this is not in line with that grid, and I don't feel like using a whole bunch of connectors. Alright. So this itself has to be powered. No. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I did this completely. What the heck am I doing? Okay, so I'm gonna have to do what I did with that ship when I spliced it in half. I could actually cut the rover in half and do it piece by piece and put it back together. So I think what I'm doing is after I get these laid out, I'm gonna put down some what the blaster blocks down. Yeah, blaster the blocks goes that way it doesn't explode. I need multiple points of anchoring right here just in case it breaks. I could possibly add some wheels on the bottom of it. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm starting to lag quite a bit. I'm gonna go shut the miner rig off. I might have to restart the game. Oy. And this is the reason why it takes me 2-3 hours for one episode right now. And alright, have this off. And then shut off that rover. Or rotor. Alright, everything's shut off. That's a decent amount. Alright, already lags a little better, but I got a bunch of stuff just spawning in right now. Yep, I gotta restart. Ah! Sheesh. It made me shut off Izzy's script. This is... Yeah, I tried recording earlier. I had actually had to move that ship back there so it's not in the way. Oh, yeah. I gotta move some stuff out. Um... Yeah, see this? This is what's causing me a lot of issues right here. It's got too much stuff. So I got to dismantle the entire base back over there. Again, stop spawning crap in. You need to find that research base so I could hijack it. Alright, yeah. Dangerous encounters. You know what I need to do is, I need to go back in my settings, go fix something. I didn't start getting this much lag until I had this thing attached to this. You know, too many subgrids equals a lot of problems. Alright, so the beginning on the left. A piston attached to a merge block. And I should have two pistons pushing up because the 15 by 15s are pretty big. I could, you know what? Rather than having to do that, I'm just gonna drag it along here. Yeah, that will definitely cause some serious issues. Yeah, I could attach piston. I could attach a piston. Well, of course, I gotta make sure I get the other side done on this thing too. It's just kind of hard to explain it. So I could move. The essentially I gotta slide the entire thing over. And I slide the entire thing over. I gotta cut out that that hinge, and just jack this thing up in front. Or now I'm gonna use the hinge to my advantage. I'm gonna jack the back up first. Slap some stuff or some blocks underneath it. Disconnect this, raise it up, and then fix it in place with a merge block. So that way I don't have it, that way I have clearance underneath it. I could actually do that right now, just cut these off right here. I just don't want a lot of stuff just merging into this when I put it together. But it will help my sim speed, I think. Or crash the game entirely. But I do need to get these wheels off, I need to get the rest of this stuff off right here. It's just way too complicated for me to do this right now. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna test this out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that. I'm just gonna merge the entire thing to the bottom of the sled. It's going to make it a lot easier for me. Probably drop sim speed down a little bit. I could then drill out or cut out what I don't need on here, and attach a few more attach another merge block in the back. So I got two merge blocks right here. If I don't have these put down first, this is definitely gonna cause me an issue. So I want to make sure I don't have that rotor on, or make sure I don't have hinge lock on. Turn it off. And then I can fix it in place. it's gonna definitely cause some lag. Problem is, I really don't want this to convert into a stationary grid. You know, I want to keep it dynamic. This is gonna make it a lot more. Well, for the time being, it'll work because I gotta move this entire thing over. So I need to figure out how I need to do this entire mechanism. So I already got this side done, then get the other side done. And remove the excess. Move it over. Then once I have it moved over here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have hinges attached to the pistons so I can move it up one side at a time without causing an issue. Why do I have to make this so very complicated for myself? I have no freaking clue. Well, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And I lose the rover. Then I have to scrap the entire rover. And build an entire base. That should probably help me out. Why must I make this so very complicated? Five. Okay, that has to be 15. Yeah, no. Okay, building the sled.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Well, looks not dead. Ah, sheesh. Well, this is gonna take me a very long time to plan. I literally don't have nothing else to do besides this. I already got what I wanted to get done for this one. I'm trying to figure out the lag issues. If I had to clear a whole bunch of stations stuff like that out of the way, I will. But this really does impede on the production of these videos. So hopefully next time I got everything all situated up and get this thing moving. There's gonna be a lot of cutting and screaming and yelling and hollering and all that stuff behind the scenes when try to get this thing moved. I might just freaking just detach it or something. I might just have to make this dynamic grid, make a freaking stack grid for a bit. Just jack it up on the. What? Okay, I'm so very confused. Dang it. Completely forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah. So for now, this would be the end. Sheesh. This lag is just really irritating me. Well, like this episode, want to see more of my mad ramblings and stuff like that going on, and the fact that I keep getting irritated about everything that I do on here, please like and subscribe. Oh, man. Things I do to put myself in these situations. Alright, see y'all next time. Goodbye.